Hello everyone, and welcome to today's news highlights. 1. Jieshengxing-1 reusable rocket completes key engine test. On November 4th, Galaxy Power successfully carried out a major sea-based engine test off the coast of Shandong for its Jieshengxing-1 reusable rocket. The test verified 7 engines igniting together, marking the completion of all large-scale ground tests. The rocket can be reused over 25 times, carry up to 7 tons to low orbit, and is scheduled for its first orbital recovery test in 2026. 2. Chinese astronauts enjoy the first-ever barbecue in space. The crews of Shenzhou 20 and Shenzhou 21 have something to celebrate. For the first time, astronauts aboard the China space station used a 190 degrees Celsius hot air baking machine to cook grilled chicken wings and steaks in microgravity. The device includes built-in smoke purification to ensure a safe cabin environment, turning space dining into a whole new experience. 3. Europe starts a protein from air project for deep space missions. The European Space Agency just launched an innovative program called HOBE-1, using bacteria to turn hydrogen and oxygen gases into edible protein powder under microgravity. The project aims to provide long-term food solutions for astronauts on Lunar and Mars missions. The first phase will build a ground model within 18 months to prove resource recycling efficiency. 4. Hong Kong MTR deploys drones to inspect tunnels. Since June, Hong Kong's railway company has been testing drone inspection systems along the East Rail Line tunnels. Using LiDAR and image analysis, drones cut tunnel inspection time from 30 minutes to under 10 and doubled efficiency in setting warning lights. Over 200 flights have already been completed, paving the way for smarter, low-altitude transportation systems. 5. Scientists achieve breakthrough in human-pig kidney fusion. A research team in Spain successfully implanted lab-grown human-like kidney organs into live pigs, achieving 48-hour survival with no severe immune reaction. This marks a crucial step toward regenerative medicine and may one day solve the global shortage of transplant organs. 6. China performs world's first 5G remote eye surgery across 4,200 kilometers. Using a domestically developed 5G robotic surgery system, doctors in Guangzhou remotely operated on a patient in Urumqi to inject medication into the retina. The 7-minute procedure achieved micrometer precision, proving that high-accuracy remote eye surgery is now clinically feasible. 7. National Alliance for Training Domestic Aircraft Pilots established. On November 1st, a coalition of 30 institutions, including major airlines and universities, launched the Excellence in Civil Aviation Pilot Training Alliance. Based at Nanjing University of Aeronautics and Astronautics, it aims to supply skilled pilots for large domestic airliners like the C919, supporting China's growth from a major aviation nation to a global powerhouse. 8. Autumn and winter crop progress on track. According to the Ministry of Agriculture, over 40% of winter wheat has been sown nationwide, with the Northwest nearly finished. Fall grain harvesting has surpassed 90%, and rapeseed planting is over 80%. Despite the cooler season, China's farmland remains busy with both harvest and replanting. 9. Drastic temperature swings across 20 provinces. A strong cold front is sweeping eastward, causing temperatures in northern China to plunge, Urumqi dropping from 12 degrees Celsius to -1 degree Celsius, and Harbin from 10 degrees Celsius to 2 degrees Celsius. Meanwhile, southern cities like Guiyang and Guangzhou are warming up again, with highs near 30 degrees Celsius. Meteorologists warn citizens to dress accordingly to avoid colds.
10. Southwest China's largest strawberry factory produces 400 pounds daily. In Wenjiang, Chengdu, a massive indoor vertical strawberry farm has entered full production. With 11 cultivation layers, sterile environments, and precise light temperature control, it can produce 400 pounds of strawberries per day, 30 times more efficient than traditional farming, and capable of year-round supply. 11. 2026 public holiday schedule announced. Record 9-day Spring Festival. China's State Council has unveiled the 2026 holiday plan. The Lunar New Year will be celebrated for 9 straight days, from February 15th to 23rd, the longest spring festival ever. Other holidays include 3 days for Qingming, Dragon Boat, and Mid-Autumn festivals, 5 for Labor Day, and 7 for National Day. 12. China builds world's largest 1,230-ton aircraft skin stretcher. A Chinese research team has developed a 1,230-ton stretch-forming machine for aircraft and high-speed train parts, achieving 0.1 millimeter precision. It shortens manufacturing cycles from 18 months to just 2 and cuts costs by 35%, marking a global leap in high-end manufacturing. 13. Harbin Ice and Snow World expands to record 1.2 million meters square. The 27th edition of this famous winter wonderland is set to break records with 400,000 cubic meters of ice and snow. New attractions will include snow hot springs, cross-country skiing, and dual-stage performances, promising visitors an even more magical frozen experience this year. 14. Construction efficiency surges 68% with new drilling tech. China Railway's 6th Bureau's innovations in slurry control and drilling methods boosted bridge foundation construction from 2.5 piles to 4.2 piles, a 68% increase, offering new solutions for complex geology in large infrastructure projects. 15. Medical team from Qinghai heads to Africa for a year-long mission. 29 doctors and nurses from 9 hospitals have departed for Burundi to continue China's medical aid tradition, which has sent more than 500 professionals since 1987. They'll provide healthcare and training for local communities over the next year. 16. Sanya completes new T3 terminal in just 18 months. The Phoenix International Airport's new 120,000-meter square terminal passed inspection this week. Built in record time, it can handle 18 million passengers annually, with 40 check-in counters and 23 security lanes, setting a new benchmark for airport construction speed in China. 17. China becomes world leader in display technology. At the World Display Industry Innovation Conference in Chengdu, data revealed China's display industry reached 740 billion yuan in 2024, accounting for 49% of global output. With leading market shares in panels and key materials, the sector is rapidly merging with AI-driven smart displays. 18. World's first flying car mass production plant opens in Guangzhou. Guangpeng's land air vehicle factory has started trial production, marking the world's first mass production line for flying cars. The facility covers 120,000 meters square with a planned annual output of 10,000 units, one rolling off the line every 30 minutes at full capacity. 19. Chengdu Europe freight trains exceed 19,000 trips. By November 4th, Chengdu's China-Europe freight service had run more than 19,000 trains, linking 126 overseas cities. The network significantly lowers cross-border shipping costs and strengthens Sichuan's position as a major international logistics hub. 20. Ancient trees are saving city birds, new research shows. A team from Wuhan Botanical Garden found that urban birds rely heavily on century-old trees, 4 times more for perching and up to 150 times more for fruit feeding, compared to rural birds. These ancient giants are vital sanctuaries for biodiversity in fast-growing cities. 21. Sinopec and LG Chem team up on sodium-ion batteries. China Petrochemical Corporation and LG Chem have signed a joint agreement to co-develop sodium-ion battery materials for energy storage and electric vehicles. Analysts predict China's sodium battery capacity will grow at 45% annually, potentially taking 90% of the global market by 2034. 22. China Telecom and Huawei set new optical transmission record. Partnering with Chongfei and Guangdong University of Technology, researchers achieved real-time transmission of a single 1.2 terabits per second over 436 kilometers using hollow core fiber, fast enough to send 500 HD movies in 1 second. The breakthrough opens a new frontier in ultra-high-speed communication. 23. India's artificial rain attempt fails amid toxic smog. Delhi's government tried cloud seeding twice in late October to combat extreme air pollution, but low humidity, below 20%, and thin cloud cover led to complete failure. Not a single drop fell. Meanwhile, the city's PM 2.5 level exceeded safety standards by 25 times, sparking criticism over wasted funds. 24. Webb telescope maps 3D atmosphere of a distant exoplanet. NASA's Webb telescope created the first-ever 3D atmospheric map of planet WASP-18b, located 400 light-years away. Some regions reach 2,760 degrees Celsius, hot enough to split water molecules. This discovery helps scientists better understand extreme planetary weather systems beyond our solar system. 25. Iran's first nuclear-powered desalination plant to start in 2026. Iran announced plans to commission its first nuclear-powered seawater desalination facility in Bushehr next year. The plant will purify 70,000 cubic meters of water daily, easing local shortages while showcasing the potential of coupling nuclear energy with civilian infrastructure. And that's all for today's top science, technology, and world updates from China and beyond. Stay tuned. Tomorrow's breakthroughs might just shape the future again. Thanks for